I've noticed is that when you point out the obvious, um, in terms of systemic inconsistencies, especially when it comes to sectors like, or rather organisations we're conditioned to trust and believe in, like the Ministry of Social Development, like, you know, the people that are there to help us, aid us, supposedly protect us, the environments, the institutions that train us. When you notice flaws and then you notice that those flaws are consistent, and not only consistent but are highly corrupt, when you begin to question that, obviously you get a lot of blowback, you get a lot of pushback, you get a lot of people condemning you, condemning your questioning, in and around specifics, especially with what I'm doing in terms of historical abuse, um, and the alleged cover-up factors, or rather the facts that I am finding that point to cover-ups being administered. Most certainly with Campbell Park School, most certainly with Arthur Burns School. I take my full hat off to organisations like the Royal Commission of New Zealand, whose job it is to officially investigate these sort of situations. It saddens me that we are trained and conditioned to act one way while they behave another. And it's systemic, it's worldwide, it's not just us, it's everywhere. Um, Child sexual abuse is unfortunately rampant, and it's horrific and scarring, and it sets people on the course of life that can be really, really detrimental, or it can push you into doing good for others and not accepting verbatim what people say and tell you. Being a critical thinker is vital, I think, for survival. And sometimes organisations or institutions condemn you for doing that. And I just think it's an interesting observation, and I keep that in the back of my mind and sometimes at the front of my mind whenever I do my research.